What's up, pals? It's me, James, and I am back at it again with another pin tag video. Yay! Okie dokie, guys. Happy Wednesday. This should be going up on Wednesday, although I am filming all of my videos today on Tuesday, so if you're wondering, this next week you will be seeing me in my green sweater and my Boba Fett shirt. As I knock the mic down, excuse me. Today's pin tag video was created by the Disney Sisters, or as you guys may know, Hope and Abby over on the channel, The Disney Sisters. They created this St. Patrick's Day pin tag, which looked like a lot of fun, and I was actually tagged by one of my good friends, ohelloRobin, well, Robin, from the channel ohelloRobin. And as you know, if you're watching this on Wednesday or whatever, you know, this is coming out after St. Patrick's Day, but who cares? March, we're just gonna celebrate St. Patrick's Day and show off our cool St. Patrick's Day themed pins. First, I just want to thank the Disney Sisters for creating this pin tag. Thank you so very much. It's always a lot of fun for all of us to just like get together and show off our pins. So super cool. Thanks for creating this pin tag. And also thank you to Robin for tagging me. It is always a lot of fun doing these pin tags, and it's very challenging. Even though I may think I have a lot of pins, when it comes to different categories, it's always very challenging to just like figure out, okay, which pin do I want to pick for this category or for that category? And even though this pin tag, it's a rather short pin tag, it's only got 6 categories in it. Some of them I was like, yeah, this is difficult. I have like all these pins over here, and I'm trying to figure out which ones I could actually use for this tag. But thankfully, I picked out my 6 pins. Otherwise, I wouldn't be creating this video. And let me show them off to you guys right now. Okie dokie, so as I stated earlier before, this is a 6 category pin tag, and the first category and question is, what's at the end of the rainbow? Pin. Show a pin with a rainbow on it. Now, after watching Robin's video to try to gauge and get ideas for this pin tag, right off the bat she had difficulty with this category, and I kind of did too until I was rummaging through some pins, and I actually found pins with a rainbow on it. I'm not like a rainbow collector or anything like that, so when I saw that it had to have a rainbow on it, I was like, oh gosh, this is already hard. But here we go. I actually thankfully have a rainbow pin, actually 2 of them. So these are my rainbow pins. This is obviously Ralph and Vanellope from Ralph Breaks the Internet. I got these pins at the Pinsgiving event in November of last year that the Hollywood Studio Store, the Disney Studio Store, hosted at the Disneyland Hotel. And that was a very, very fun event. And this was one of the pins that you could purchase for buying their, I guess, like Max Pass ticket, like their Max ticket for the event, but whatever. When I found these, I was like, oh sweet, I don't have to make something up for this category. They have rainbows coming out of their butts right here. So here we go. These are, of course, limited edition, and these are from Ralph Breaks the Internet. This is, I believe, I don't know if this is actually in the movie itself, but this is definitely like a play to when Ralph is doing the memes for Vanellope to save her game. So here we go. Another close-up of the pins. This is actually a pin-on-pin design. I will pull off Ralph from the card to show you the back of it. So here we go. Here's the front of the pin one more time. And you can see this rainbow coming out of his butt is the second part of the pin. This is one pin, and then Ralph himself is a pin. And here is the back of the pin. Come on, focus for me. Focus. Alrighty, so here is the back of the pin. As with all Studio Store pins, they have the gold back finish with the ice cream cones as they're waffling. I really, really like it. This one is a limited edition of 400. It's a very, very decent size, edition size. I'm gonna back up real quick and put this back on the board. Okie dokie, the next category is your luckiest pin find. So a pin that was gifted to you. So, or a pin that was free to you. So free, you know, gifted. Something that you didn't have to pay for or trade for, I guess. So anyways, the pin that I choose for this category is going to be this pin. I've never showed this pin off on the YouTube channel so far. This pin is actually the movie club pin that you get for being on the Disney Movie Club. Taylor actually got this pin for me because she's a part of the Disney Movie Club. And as you can see, it's got Ralph and Vanellope back there. It's a tiny pin with a huge certificate of authenticity backer card. But very, very cool. I was super stoked when she showed me that she got me this pin, and it came along with Ralph Breaks the Internet. So, you know, she, as all of you know, but she knows that I love Wreck-It Ralph. So thank you so much, Taylor. If you guys don't know, Taylor is my girlfriend, so when she surprised me with this, I was like super stoked, especially since, you know, the movie came out. So the movie came out and I got a super cool pin. So here we go. Here is the pin up close. And then here is the back of it. What is the edition size? It doesn't have like a limited edition size, although I'm sure it is like technically a limited edition. I don't know if you could just get it. Very, very cool, and I just love this backer card. And then here's the back of the backer card too. So super stoked and thankful that Taylor got me this pin. Alrighty, question 3 is your pot of gold pin, your grail pin. Now, if you guys don't know what a grail pin is, it's like your big pin, you know, like they're usually really expensive or just something you've had your eye on or that you have to search for. So just something that like, it's usually really rare. And when you get it, you're just like, ah, you know. So anyways, we're gonna take a break from Wreck-It Ralph right now because a lot of the pins that I often show off on this channel are Wreck-It Ralph. And we're going to go to my second main collection. Here we go. This is my Matterhorn Disney 50th Anniversary pin. So this one actually came out in 2005. I was a teenager back then, and that seems so long ago. But anyways, I was a teenager back then. My grandmother was still working at Disneyland, and I wasn't into pin trading yet. I actually just recently got into pin trading, and when I did, I decided that I wanted to find not only Matterhorn pins, because that's my favorite ride of all time, but also the 50th anniversary pins as well. So this is like right on the money right here. I found this on Facebook, and it's Matterhorn and Disney 50th. So very, very cool. I just love these vintage style pins too. Like, it's crazy how far pin trading has gone, and like the styles have changed over the years. So one last time, you have the Yeti right here, and then Matterhorn Mountain right here is like a vinyl. It's not metal. And then of course the old school Disneyland logo. And then it's kind of sparkly in the back. You can't really tell as this pin is old. But yeah, very, very cool. Let me take off the Mickey backers and show you the back of it. So this is before they started doing their waffling, but they still have their pin trading logo right here. And right here is the 50th anniversary logo. So very, very cool. I'm not sure if this is limited edition, but you definitely can't get this pin anymore. So when I found it on Facebook, I was just like, yep, I'm taking it. Alrighty, category 4 is the Emerald Isle. Show off a green pin. Now, you would think, since if you've been watching me for a while, green is my favorite color. I'm always wearing green, and green is somewhere in my channel, no matter what video it is. This was actually kind of difficult because I don't have like straight up green pins, oddly enough, right? But I recently did a video of another mystery pin video of the new set, the Current Moods set, and they have a green pin right there, and I really enjoyed filming that video, and I really enjoy this pin. So if you actually want to watch that video, I'll leave a card up for it right here so that you can watch it. But here we go. This is my Current Mood Pumbaa pin, and the background is green, and he looks upset and is crying, and this pin was just perfect for this category. And look at that. I mean, I work Tuesday nights, and that's actually the end of my weekend, so this is totally how I feel right now. I'm just like, oh, I don't want to go back to work. I've had 4 days off. I've had a long weekend. It was great. And I totally feel Pumbaa right now. Like I'm really sad that I got to go back. But very cool pin, and this is a very cool mystery pin collection. So I will probably be buying more of these boxes in the future. Alrighty, category 5 is lift your glass, show a pin with a beverage on it. Now, upon seeing Robin's video, she kind of did the same thing, although this is going to be a different pin, but from the same series. And I don't know, I just don't have a lot of drink pins, so this had to be it, I guess. But I have the whole series, but this particular latte pin stood out to me because this is one of the pins that started it all. Like, this pin right here is one of the pins that like started the addiction, started the YouTube channel, and just kind of started everything last year. So here we go. Let me take it off the backer right here. This is of Jiminy Cricket as a latte pin. Back when I bought this pin, Taylor was still working at Starbucks, so this is actually her collection that I have collected for her. I have all the pins in the collection, but this one is the first like big limited edition monthly release pin that I decided to get, and it was for Taylor. So these pins are very beautiful. I love that, you know, you have the cookies right here are all different, and the character is the latte foam. And I don't know, I just don't have a lot of beverage pins, but if there was going to be a beverage pin, it was going to be this one for sure. Here's the back of it. This one is a limited edition of 3,000. So this pin actually has some history for me in it, at least. The pin that started it all. I like that. Okay, and we are finally on question 6. This question is an Irish jig, so show off your pin that has to do with music or dancing. So again, it was kind of hard for me to find this pin because I don't really collect music-y or dancey type pins. But anyways, I was able to find this one here. This one is from Aulani, and I would love to visit Aulani one day. I haven't been to Hawaii in forever, and I actually had a friend, a coworker of mine, pick this up for me when she was in Hawaii, so thank you so much. And it shows Mickey and Minnie just dancing. Mickey is actually playing the ukulele, so there's one part of the question, and then you have Minnie dancing, so there's the other part of the question. So that's awesome that I was able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone with 1 question. Here we go, let me pull it off the backer for you. So here's one more close-up shot of the pin, and then here is the back of the pin. Very odd, I must say. I'm not used to like the pin being like a whole different, like a whole color, I guess. This one has a blue backer on it, and you have the Aulani symbol right there, your 2018 pin tag right there, and this one is open edition, so if you are at Aulani, you can definitely pick this up if you want it. Okay, so there you have it. Here are all 6 pins of this pin tag. Again, thank you so very much, Robin, for tagging me. Thank you to the Disney Sisters for creating this super fun pin tag. Before I tag my 3, here's one more look of my pins. So you have the rainbow pin, your gift pin, then you have your grail pin, your green pin, your drink pin, and your music/dancing pin. So very, very cool. This was a lot of fun to do. So thank you again, Robin, for tagging me. Alrighty, and now comes the fun part where I get to tag 3 extra people. So the first person that I'm going to tag, and I will probably always tag in these pin tag videos, is of course the lovely Karen from Karen's USA Adventures. Her and I think are really, really good friends. I love talking to Karen. She lives in the UK, so since I work at night and she's 8 hours ahead of me, it works perfectly. It's like she's waking up and I'm at work. So we get to talk and chat for a while when it's dead at work. So Karen, you're it. I can't wait to see some of the pins that you show off. Next, I'm going to tag one of my friends, Beth Lung from the channel Beth Lung. She did a park pickup for me recently at the February pin trading night event in Walt Disney World that featured the Sleeping Beauty 60th anniversary. So you're it, Beth. Her channel is really, really cool because she does a lot of Hong Kong pins, and she's actually from Hong Kong even though she lives here in the States now. So that's really, really cool. Hong Kong pins are awesome. So you're it, Beth. And for my final and third tag, I will tag the pin queen herself, Disney Kitty. Now I looked on your channel, Becca, and you haven't done this pin tag, so you're it, totally. Hopefully you do this pin tag, and it'll be awesome. I want to see your pins that you have for this pin tag. She probably has like double or triple the amount of pins that I have. But Becca is really, really cool. I'm sure you've heard of her if you're watching me. Her channel is like the first channel other than Ryan's channel, Disney Pins blog channel. But her channel is for sure like the first channel that I stumbled across when I started to get addicted to pins. So you have to include Becca in this pin tag, of course. So you 3 fabulous ladies are it. If any of you want to do this pin tag and you don't have a YouTube channel, I strongly suggest you do it. It is a lot of fun to do these pin tags, and if you have nowhere to show it off or nobody to show it off to, you can always show them off and tag me on Instagram or send me a direct message on Facebook or what have you, and I would love to see all of your guys' pins as well. But other than that, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so very much for watching. Again, you 3 are it, so I can't wait to see your guys' pins. Thank you, thank you, thank you again to Robin for tagging me and the Disney Sisters for creating this tag. I hope you guys stick around on my channel, and if you enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up button as well as the subscribe button. Also, if you want to chat with me on other sites or become pals on other sites, I will leave a link to our Instagram and our Facebook page in the description box below. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys have a magical day, and I will see you guys again very, very soon. Bye!